Hello, and thank you for considering the 53 carat to receive your ear piercing, nose piercing, or maybe it's for your kids piercing. So let me introduce myself. My name is Eve. I'm a naturopath, and also I pierced ear for more than 10 years. However, piercing for me is very special, unique, and I always consider everyone that I have to do their piercing a very special, because a piercing is for life. So I take many precautions to make sure you do get the best experience and the best piercing for you or for your kid. So I use the insertion technique. The insertion technique is sterilized all the time, safe and very precise. So it comes in a packet like this, and I pierce with either stainless or 14 karat gold. And the way it's made, it's not a needle and it's not a punch. It's the earrings that is profiled a little bit more sharper at the end, not too sharp, just enough so I can put it in. I insert it into the earlobe when I did all of the details just before, but it will make it super safe. It doesn't, the skin gets intact. It's very precise. The piercing is straight. It do like a very nice piercing, and because it's with good metal, it goes in like very smoothly. So first, I make sure I do not hurt you or hurt your kids. So I apply a numbing cream. The numbing cream that I use is Ensa. It's 5% lidocaine. It do an amazing job. You will feel something, but it won't be hurt. It won't hurt you, or it won't be painful. I start the piercing when the kids are 3 months. I make sure it's like the kid is strong enough, the little newborn is strong enough, and we go on until adult. Is there a better, sometimes people ask me, well, is it better when they're young or when they're a little bit older? It's really up to you. One thing for sure, they will, to some point, if it's a girl, ask for it for sure. When they see at the daycare or at school other girl with earrings, they will ask for it. Is it safer, not safer? It's very much your decision for your kid, but when I do it on a newborn, I make sure I have the right measurement, so when they grow, it will stay equal. We do not have the same, they look alike, but it's never 100% identical, the two ears. So that's why I'm taking this non-toxic pen with a fine tip, and I do little dot, and I make sure I take the measurement from the cheek, and I make sure like underneath there's a little curve on the lobe, and if you want to be in the center, and when the kid will grow or the newborn will grow, it will always stay even. This is how you need to do it. So you check at the back, you check on the front, you make sure you take the measurement, and once I'm done, the kid will forget about me, because we do put some little videos so they get distracted a bit, and I do a perfect dot. You, the parent, make sure it's okay for you, you feel safe, you feel that it's the best place for your kid. I recheck after, and I do that also for adult, but you don't have the little video, and I do recheck after to make sure it's perfect. And after we do the little insertion, it's 1 second, and I go really close up front. You just hold your baby, not too tight, just to make sure it's comfortable, and when I do it, it goes like, that's it, and it's done. Will they cry? I don't have many babies that cry, because the earlobe is numb. They have this distraction, so usually it goes super smooth. I even do babies when they're in their little car seat if they're sleeping. So no worries for babies. When they grow a little bit older, 4 or 5, yes, sometimes they can be, anxiety, but don't worry. I'm a mother. I love kid. I do it like if it was my own little daughter or son. So don't worry. We'll make sure they'll be happy. They will have a great experience with us. They'll have their little certificate. Everything will be written down, what to do after at home. And I make sure you leave with a good solution that will disinfect, heal, and it will make a very good a piercing, so it will help the healing process. Make sure there will be no bacteria close to the piercing. You do not turn, you do not need to do it to turn it, because it's very fine what we put in. It's just enough fine to do a nice hole for life, but it's not too fine, so you won't have any problem to put any earrings after. All right, so when I do the piercing, I use this it's not a machine, it's not a punch, it's just helping me to be closer to you so I can insert the little piercing. If you have any more question, feel free, I'll be really happy to answer it. I have about 90 choice to choose from, either in stainless or a 14 karat gold, so you have plenty of choice. All of the stones are real stone, so I do like to work with the best to make sure you do have the best piercing, the best experience, and it's in a safe environment. It's super precise, and I put my own, it's my passion to do that. I feel very I am very pleased that you give me that you trust me enough so I can do it either on you or on your kid. So I feel very happy, and I love to do I want to make sure you have the best piercing, the best experience, and that you will remember when you're going to see your ears that somebody took care of you and did care about you. So this is my philosophy about the piercing. If you do the nose, it's a bit the same. However, the earring, the nose ring doesn't have the little butterfly at the end, because it would be dangerous if you would inhale it. So there's a little bowl at the end, so it will it's not easy to take it out, but however it can stay in, so it's it's the best of both worlds. If you want, I only do it with studs, little studs, the nose. If you want a little nose ring, I can change it for you in about 2 to 3 weeks after I have little nice little ring for the nose. They're on they're silver 9.25. They're super good. One is plated gold and the other one is just 9.25 silver. So if you want to have a little ring, that will be my pleasure to do it. I pierce all around the ears. I do not do here inside. The tragus, I do inside here. I do everywhere all around it, and the earlobe, no problem, and the nose. If you do want to have a little bit higher, you will have the healing. It takes a little bit longer. Usually you can remove the earrings after 3 months and change it. However, don't the earrings that I put in, they're like first quality, so they're not just to pierce, so you can keep it all your life, because it's a real stone, stainless or 14 karat gold. But if you want to do changes, it's after 3 months. On the cartilage, a little higher, it will take sometimes a little bit longer. Sometimes you need to apply a little bit of polysporin, just because the cartilage, it's more like it's a little fussier than just the earlobe. The healing takes a little bit longer, but usually it goes super well, no problem. So I think I've covered it all. So if you have any more question, feel free to ask. Before 12 months, don't take the earrings out without putting something in. It may close the little hole that we just did. And even after 12 months, you should always wear earrings. If you want to wear the one that I put in, I've been wearing those for many years. I leave it on. They're very comfortable. They're very smooth at the back, so it doesn't hurt. Don't worry if it's a newborn, it doesn't hurt also for them, so it's very safe. So thank you for listening, and I hope I will have the privilege to pierce your ears or nose, or pierce one of your kids. That will be very nice of you. And if you choose to wait, if you do it as a baby, it's totally fine, very safe, no worries. If you choose to wait, no problem, I'll do it when they're ready, when you are ready, and it's totally fine either way. Also, if you want to do a second or third or go higher, I will be happy to do it for you or for your kids. Thank you so much. Have a good day and hope to see you soon.